There are moments when a technology that has been around for a while makes a sudden leap into the broader public consciousness. We have experienced that now with generative AI since last a couple of years. Triggered by the interest in ChatGPT, it has businesses asking about AI with renewed focus, so there is no better time to enter the market conversation. The question is, what is the real technology behind it, generative AI and foundation models, and how we can leverage them for our business's transformation? What are the issues and considerations we need to make? What are the trust and ethical considerations to be considered? In this video, I will try to discuss these aspects, mainly focusing on the following three things. What is generative AI? What are the foundation models and large language models? Opportunities and challenges that it offers, and ethical considerations. The key question is towards the foundation models. Can I trust you? AI has captured the imagination and attention of people all over the globe. It draws pictures, composes music, looks into the future, and holds conversation about complicated topics. It's also a vital aspect of business. That's why clients are talking about it and asking about it, and why we have to be laser focused on making AI more accessible than ever for use in day-to-day work. Now, if you look at the challenges that have been holding businesses back, AI has made some impressive advances over the past decade, but the technology until now has been difficult to build, scale, and operationalize. As each new use case required new AI models, the tools and algorithms used to train computers on different tasks to be designed and built using specific data. So I repeat, this technology, AI, has been difficult to build, scale, so scaling this has been a challenge, and putting into operation, into production environment. Why? Because for each new use case, you had to build new AI models and using specific data, right? So although adoption is increasing, 50% of companies are already using AI, the difficulty of creating models places significant obstacles in the way of making AI pervasive and transformational. How organizations are using AI today to transform different parts of the business? They are putting AI to work in a wide variety of use cases. We are moving from business plus AI world to AI first, AI driven world. Investments have grown from 5% to 52%. Development team fine-tune your AI to let your business users apply AI automatically and be the value creators. So development teams now have this advantage. Only 50% of the AI projects make it from pilot to production. The feature of AI is flexible, reusable AI models that can be applied to just about any domain or industry task. However, the key question is, can I trust those foundation models? If not, how can I ensure that these models can become trustable? Let's start with a reflection. Have you interacted with foundation models? Examples such as ChatGPT, Bloom, Bard, Midjourney, Gemini, Llama, so on and so forth. What are the most frequent uses of ChatGPT? I believe you are very familiar with that. You're asking for pretty much every question that comes to your mind. You're going to the ChatGPT website and asking the question, asking for rewriting your text, for rewriting your ideas, and getting some ideas on a number of topics. Question about health and medicine, such as symptoms, treatments, and side effects of various conditions. Questions about how to make the best Italian pasta, pizza, and risotto. If ChatGPT prescribed you a drug, would you take it? Now that's the challenging part. Asking for a pizza or pasta recipe or risotto, I think that's fine. There is no harm in it. But if it prescribed you a drug, you would not be willing, at least in the first place, until and unless we are in such a position in the society where technology has dominated so much and it becomes so much reliable and trustworthy that we see the advantage, clear advantage, and no side effects, no harms of using it, right? So until then, you would be skeptic about that. Now, looking at the bigger picture, what does AI mean for the business? What is AI for business? What is the bigger picture? Today's workforce need to prepare to work hand in hand with AI. The impact of AI is being felt across industries and in the workplaces worldwide. As companies seek ways to drive better results with this powerful technology, we must start preparing the workforce for the collaboration with AI tools. While tools such as DALL-E and ChatGPT have captured the public's imagination, the real question is whether AI is actually ready to deliver transformative change for companies, for the businesses, for enterprises. The answer is yes, and many businesses are seeing it happen in two distinct ways. First, trusted AI supporting the automation of routine business processes, and second, AI serving as a creative partner to foster innovation. Today, AI solutions are being deployed across companies to help tackle the kind of tasks most people find repetitive, which frees up employees to take on a higher value work. We have experienced this firsthand. Every company, no matter its size, must prioritize hiring, promoting, and retaining talent. Much of this work entails pulling large amounts of data and documentation together for standardized processes like promotion cycles. For example, IBM has used its own AI to automate key steps of what was a very manual process. It's piloting this technology. It has become able to shift from hundreds of professionals doing a relatively manual type of HR related work to less than 50. That has freed up a very significant number of people to spend more time providing important talent related services, such as career guidance and support for managers, which requires thought and creativity rather than doing routine paperwork. Outside of its own business, AI is continuing to provide a significant competitive advantage. For example, with the digital labor solutions and the digital labor space, it has allowed businesses to achieve 60% faster processing times, answering hundreds of thousands of questions each month with more than 95% accuracy, and reducing the time spent searching for information by up to 75%. Of course, today's AI excels at more than just automating repetitive tasks. Much of the recent excitement around generative AI has focused on its ability to compose text and save time with everything from writing emails to creating sales presentations. But humans are also partnering with AI to spark innovation. Companies need to prepare their workforces for these new applications of AI. That means combining human expertise and knowledge of complex processes, such as bringing a new drug to market with AI tools to accomplish goals faster than ever before. I would say faster and even better than ever before. It also means providing people with the relevant skills to work creatively and responsibly with AI. That doesn't mean every employee will have to learn how to code, but most will have to familiarize themselves within the new AI solutions. At the same time, Companies will need to think systematically about how to move people who have been freed from routine work by AI into roles that are more fulfilling and impactful to the business. In this way, infusing AI across a company's workflow will not only drive new insight and innovation, but also lead to a more satisfied and productive workforce. The backbone of any new technology is trust. Despite recent innovations, AI still faces tremendous hurdles. It can be error-prone, confidently generate plausible yet incorrect responses, and even be tricked into ignoring their program constraints to perform potentially harmful actions. Customers and governments expect businesses to deliver the highest standards of security, privacy, data protection, and compliance. Companies must be clear about how their AI systems are trained, what data is used in their training, and what goes into an AI system's recommendation. Developing responsible, ethical AI requires that we remove any potential for human bias. People working together with trusted AI will have a transformative effect on our economy and society. AI's use is projected to unlock nearly $16 trillion in productivity by 2030. It's time we embrace the partnership and prepare our workforces for everything AI has to offer. Now, let's look at generative AI foundation models and large language models. What are these concepts and how they relate to each other? Generative AI refers to AI models that can generate new content such as images, text, or music that is similar to or inspired by existing data. Foundation models. A foundation model is an AI model trained on large amounts of unlabeled data, which can then be adapted to new scenarios and use cases. Although a foundation model also requires a significant investment upfront, it amortizes the initial work of AI model building each time it is used, as the data requirements for fine-tuning additional models are much lower. This leads to both a huge increase in ROI and greatly accelerated time to market. Foundation models are already the norm in natural language processing, where a single prompt can cause the model to perform a new task, from generating poetry to answering customer service query, but language is only the beginning. Companies today are building foundation models trained on multiple types of business data, including code, time series data, tabular data, and geospatial data, semi-structured data, and mixed modality data such as text combined with images. We believe that the flexibility and scalability of these models will significantly accelerate AI adoption. Instead of treating AI as a tactical add-on, businesses will now be able to place it at the strategic core of their enterprises. Indeed, within a couple of years, we expect foundation models to power about a third of AI within enterprise environments. There is a potential for time to value around 70% faster than with traditional AI when working with foundation models. Foundation models make AI scalability possible. These models will empower applications ranging from code generation to drug discovery to cybersecurity, and will dramatically impact how people interact with technology, changing not only how we do business, but how we think about business. Now, you must be asking, what are large language models? LLMs are AI systems that use deep learning algorithms to analyze and understand human language. These models can generate human-like text, perform language translation, answer complex questions, and even write articles or reports with high accuracy. LLMs have revolutionized the field of natural language processing and have significant implications for businesses across industries. Now, what are the similarities between these terms and what are the differences? So all three are based on deep learning and neural networks, By 3 we mean generative AI foundation model and large language model. They all involve the use of massive amount of data to train models. They are all used in a variety of applications, including content generation, language translation, and data analysis. They can all be used to automate and improve business processes and operations. Differences. Generative AI refers to a broad category of AI that includes models capable of generating new data or content, while foundation models specifically refer to large-scale models. Foundation models are pre-trained models that can be fine-tuned for specific tasks, while large language models are designed specifically for natural language processing. LLMs are typically trained on a massive amount of textual data, while foundation models may be trained on different types of data, including images and video. Generative AI can refer to a wide range of applications, from creative content generation to optimization and decision making, while foundation models and large language models are primarily used for natural language processing tasks. Of course, their use cases are increasing over time. You would see much broader areas. Overall, while generative AI foundation models and large language models share some similarities, they also have important differences in terms of their scope, purpose, and design. So many popular models like GPT, Bloom are transformer-based models, pre-trained on unlabeled datasets of different modalities like language, time series, tabular. They leverage self-supervised learning. Then they learn generalizable and adaptable data representation, which can be effectively used in multiple downstream tasks like text generation, machine translation, classification for languages. Note, while transformer architecture is most prevalent in foundation models, definition not restricted by the model architecture. There could be other types. A foundation model is trained on a broad data that can be adapted to a wide range of downstream tasks. A large language model is a model that predicts the next word in a sequence of words, and a transformer is a model architecture that uses the attention mechanism and self-supervised learning. Lambda and GPT-4 are specific large language models. And you see, like, there are many other models, large language models, which are being released. Llama, Mistral, Gemini by Google, and things like that. Now, when we talk about applications of generative AI, there are many applications, for example, ranging from vision to language to software code to molecules, art and creativity and things like that. So for example, consider molecule generation. There are millions, if not billions, of potential ways to combine molecules. It's virtually impossible for scientists to simulate these pairings with existing technology, even using the world's most powerful supercomputers. Generative AI can help advance this work, which lies at the heart of world-changing processes like discovering new drugs and building more efficient batteries for electric vehicles. As these new molecules are modeled with the help of AI, humans with domain-specific knowledge will play an essential role in choosing the best path forward and bringing in creativity and thought processes. Generative AI, as we mentioned before, can be used to generate new molecules or compounds that can be used in drug discovery or other medical research. This can help researchers to accelerate the development of new treatments and therapies. Art and creativity. Generative AI can be used to create new artworks such as paintings or music that are inspired by existing styles or themes. This can help artists to explore new creative directions and push the boundaries of traditional art forms. For example, in the past, I had to rely on some Photoshop designer or graphic designer to generate images for my content, my videos on my YouTube channel. But now I can simply write a command, write a prompt, an instruction to any tool which is available online, and it will generate an image for me. For example, ideogram. I do have a complete video on this topic on my YouTube channel, where I show like how you can generate very interesting thumbnail or other images for your content that you want to consume and produce. Similarly, content generation, it ranges from articles, product descriptions, social media posts. You can like write or generate content which is similar to existing or inspired by the existing content. This can help businesses or individuals to automate content creation and improve their marketing efforts. Similarly, you could think of virtual worlds in gaming. You can generate new game characters, new scenarios. With this, you could help create more immersive and engaging experience for players. Product design and manufacturing, you can use Gen AI to generate new design for products such as furniture, clothing, other production or related design that are based on user preferences or existing data. This can help businesses to optimize their manufacturing process and create more customized products. Similarly, simulation and modeling, you can use Gen AI to generate new data for simulation or models such as climate model or financial simulations. This can help researchers to improve the accuracy and reliability of the models and make more informed decisions. In summary, generative AI has applications in art and creativity, content generation, virtual worlds and gaming, product design and manufacturing, medical research, simulation and modeling. These applications can help businesses and researchers to automate tasks, improve their products and services, and advance research. Now, once we have discussed the AI and its impact for the businesses in the bigger picture, what are the terms generative AI, foundation models, and large language models? What are their applications? Now let's look at some of the ways that it has impact on the businesses, on enterprises. I think there are many ways, so let's pick a few. First of all, you can improve customer service. You can use Gen AI to enable your business to improve customer service by providing chatbots that can understand and respond to customer inquiries in real time. This has helped businesses and can help businesses to reduce response time, improve customer satisfaction, increase sales. Companies such as H&M, MasterCard, and eBay are already using chatbot powered by large language models to enhance their customer service. And there are, of course, many more companies which are leveraging this technology. Personalized marketing. Large language models can analyze vast amount of data to identify patterns and trends in customer behavior. This allows businesses to create personalized marketing campaigns that are tailored to individual customers. By understanding customer preferences and behavior, businesses can create more effective marketing campaigns that drive engagement and sales. Number 3, improve productivity. Large language models can perform tasks that were previously time-consuming and labor-intensive. For example, LLMs can generate reports, analyze data, and summarize information quickly and accurately. This enables businesses to automate many of their routine tasks, freeing up employees to focus on more strategic initiatives. Number 4, better decision making. LLMs can analyze vast amount of data from different sources to provide businesses with valuable insights. This enables businesses to make more informed decisions based on data-driven insights. For example, LLMs can analyze customer feedback to identify areas where businesses can improve their products or services. Number 5, new business opportunities. Large language models have created new business opportunities in areas such as language translation, content creation, and data analysis. Businesses can leverage LLMs to expand their services and reach new markets. Next, we move to LLM's impact, but before going there, let's talk about generative pre-trained transformers as general purpose technology, GPTs or GPTs. So generative pre-trained transformers are general purpose technologies. Looking at the labor market impact potential of large language models, there has been research which indicates the finding that approximately 80% of the US workforce could have at least 10% of their work tasks affected by the introduction of GPTs, while around 90% of workers may see at least 50% of their tasks impacted. This influence spans all wage levels, with higher income jobs potentially facing greater exposure. It is worth noting that impact is not limited to industries with higher recent productivity growth. The conclusion is that generative pre-trained transformers exhibit characteristics of general purpose technologies, suggesting that as these models could have notable economic, social, and policy implications. And keep in mind, these generative pre-trained transformers are basically the technology, the transformer model architecture behind the large language model, behind generative AI. LLM's impact. Now, let's look at some of the statistics that highlight the impact of large language model on businesses. According to a survey by Gartner, 70% of customer interaction will involve emerging technologies such as ChatGPT powered by LLMs, such as chatbots powered by LLMs, which has increased from 15% back in 2018. A study by McKinsey found that businesses that use AI, including large language models, in their operations have the potential to increase their economic value by 20 to 25% compared to their peers who do not use AI. And keep in mind, these statistics are like a couple of years back. So if you look today, there would be even multiple values of those values that we had a couple of years back. The global market for natural language processing, which includes LLM, is projected to reach $35.1 billion by 2026, growing at a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 21.5% from 2021 to 2026, according to Markets. A report by Deloitte found that business using LLMs have seen significant improvements in efficiency and accuracy, with some reporting up to a 40% reduction in the time taken to complete tasks. In a survey of business leaders conducted by PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, 65% of respondents said that they believe that AI will have a significant impact on their businesses within the next 5 years, and 52% said that they plan to invest in AI technology, such as large language models, in the next 3 years. These statistics demonstrate that large language models are having a significant impact on businesses across the industries and are expected to continue to do so in the years to come. Now let's briefly look at benefits of large language models. Large language models offer several benefits for businesses looking to implement AI technologies to their operations. Here are some of the key benefits. NLP. LLMs can process and understand natural language, which allows businesses to automate tasks that previously required human input. This can improve efficiency and accuracy in areas such as customer service, content creation, and data analysis. Improved data analysis. LLMs can be used to analyze large amounts of unstructured data, such as text or voice, to uncover insights and patterns. This can help businesses to make data-driven decisions and gain a competitive advantage. Number 3, personalization. LLMs can be used to create personalized experience for customers, such as chatbots that can understand and respond to natural language. This can improve customer engagement and satisfaction. Automation. LLMs can automate repetitive or time-consuming tasks such as email responses or data entry. This can free up employees to focus on more strategic or high-value tasks. Improve translation and communication. Large language models can be used to improve translation and communication across languages, making it easier for businesses to reach global markets. And just imagine at the impact that even if you don't speak the language, you can use the technology to communicate with the audience on the other side if you're traveling for business or personal reasons, right? Reduce costs. By automating tasks and improving efficiency, large language model, and in fact the bigger technology, generative AI, can help businesses to reduce cost and improve their bottom line. In short, LLMs offering businesses several benefits, including natural language processing, improved data analysis, personalization, automation, improving translation and communication, and reduction in costs. These benefits can help businesses to streamline their operations, improve customer engagement, and gain competitive advantages. I think foundation models, generative AI or large language model, can really help in scaling AI, because first and foremost they can reduce the training time, as the foundation models are pre-trained on massive amounts of data, which makes it easier and faster to build specialized model for specific task or use the fine-tuning. This reduces the amount of time and resources required to train a new model from scratch or build a new model for every specialized task, right? So you don't have to do that. Second one, improved model accuracy. By using a pre-trained foundation model as the basis for building a specialized model, businesses can achieve higher level of accuracy in their AI applications. The pre-trained model has already learned to recognize patterns and features in language, which helps to improve the accuracy of specialized model. Number 3, transfer learning. Foundation models allow for transfer learning, which is the process of taking knowledge learned from one task and applying it to a new task. This is particularly useful in cases where there is a limited training data available for a specific task. By using a pre-trained foundation model, businesses can transfer knowledge learned from pre-training to the new task, resulting in a more accurate and effective model. Number 4, cost savings. Building and training AI models from scratch can be costly and time-consuming. Using pre-trained foundation models can significantly reduce the time and resources required to build new models, resulting in cost saving for businesses. Number 5, open source models. Many foundation models such as GPT-3, 4, BERT are open source and freely available to the public. This makes it easier for businesses to access and use these models in their AI applications. Please have a look at the latest on some of the models. Things might change or might have already changed since the recording of this recording. In summary, foundation models help in scaling AI by reducing training time, improving model accuracy, enable transfer learning, resulting in cost saving, and by being open source and freely available to the public. Now let's shortly look at the ethical considerations and issues that you have to look regarding LLMs. Large language models have undoubtedly transformed the way business operate, enabling them to improve customer service, personalize marketing, automate routine tasks, make data-driven decisions, create new business opportunities, and much more. However, there are also challenges that must be addressed, such as data privacy, bias, trust on those models, cost issues. As LLM technology continue to evolve, it will be important for businesses to stay up to date with the latest developments and ensure that they are using LLMs ethically and responsibly. The use of large language models by businesses raises a number of ethical issues and considerations, and here are some of those key ethical issues and considerations that businesses need to make regarding LLMs. First and foremost, bias and fairness. LLMs can be trained on biased dataset leading to biased outputs. This can have significant negative impacts such as perpetuating existing discrimination or disparities. Businesses need to ensure that they are using diverse and representative dataset to train their models, and they are monitoring their outputs for bias. LLMs can reflect the biases of training data, which can result in discriminatory outcomes. This is a concern for businesses that rely on LLMs to make decisions. Number 2, privacy and security. LLMs often require large amounts of user data to be effective, which raises concern about user privacy and security. Businesses need to ensure that they are collecting data ethically, obtaining appropriate permissions from the users, taking steps to secure user data from unauthorized access or misuse. Companies must ensure that they are complying with data protection laws and regulations. Number 3, transparency and explainability. LLMs can be seen as black boxes, making it difficult to understand how they arrive at their outputs. This lack of transparency can lead to concerns about accountability and trust. Businesses need to be transparent about how their models are trained and provide explanations for their outputs to ensure that they are accountable and can be trusted. Number 4, impact on employment. There are concerns that LLMs may replace, or AI in general, may replace human workers in certain tasks, leading to job displacement. Businesses need to consider the potential impact of their AI system on their workforce and take steps to minimize any negative impact. Number 5, social responsibility. The use of AI can have significant social impacts, such as in the discrimination of information, in the dissemination of information, or influencing opinions. Businesses need to be aware of the potential impacts of their AI system and take steps to ensure that they are acting in a socially responsible manner. Number 6, intellectual property. The use of AI raises concern around IP and ownership. Businesses need to ensure that they are using LLMs or AI in broad, ethically and appropriately, respecting the IP rights of others. Number 7, cost. Developing and training large language models can be expensive. This can be a barrier for smaller businesses that may not have the resources to invest in LLMs. So, to this respect, all ecosystem players must need to come up with a solution to address these issues. In summary, businesses need to be aware of not only the potential of technology, but also the ethical issues and considerations surrounding AI, including bias and fairness, privacy, security, transparency, and explainability, impact on employment, social responsibility, and IP rights. By addressing these issues and taking a proactive approach to ethical consideration, businesses can ensure that their use of LLMs or AI is responsible and sustainable, and can greatly benefit from the benefits offered by these technologies, such as addressing scarcity of AI skills, as well as the scalability of AI efforts to speed up their business transformation and help the humanity in advancing. One last thing that I want to say before concluding this presentation is that all different parties, different players in the ecosystem, whether it's governments, it's businesses, it's monitoring authorities, compliance authorities, and other institutions which are stakeholders, they all need to come together and work in unison to make sure that this huge potential of generative AI and AI technology reaches the masses without harming anyone. Hope you enjoy this. Let me know in the comments, and stay tuned for the next content that is coming up soon. Bye for now.